Hello everyone, this is Pinoy Batusai. Let's say I'm doing like a long walk all the way from Ulda to Gridania, I think. So, damn, this is like a long ass walk I've been doing. Actually, I got lost. I thought I was supposed to take the boat until I asked one of my friends. She was like, hey, how do you get to Gridania? And he said that, oh, you have to take the east and start walking. I was like, ah, figures. I was thinking I'd have to take some kind of a boat or airship to get there. But, anyways, so I'm walking down this pathway, and it's like, Jesus Christ, this is like a freaking long pathway just to get there. Hopefully nothing will aggro me here when I get there. So far, nobody aggro me. So I mean, even though they say they're incredibly tough, I think once they indicate as a red, I think they're incredibly tough. Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So, damn it, this stick shell guy is... I don't think this guy aggro, so I'm just gonna walk past by. Looks like he doesn't. So, here we are, running around, going to Gridania. I don't know what I'm gonna find there, but hopefully I can get some useful items for crafting. I really need to get some better gear. Anybody have any suggestions how to do this? I guess the only thing I can think of is maybe craft it. So right now, like, I'm leveling up some other classes like goldsmithing, armor, weaving, all that good stuff. I noticed, how come this guy's, oh, there you go. How come this guy's name right here, it's all like grayed out? I wonder if that's the meaning of AFK or something. Oh my god, look at in the general chat, says Lucifer Antichrist. Somebody actually created a name like that. As a matter of fact, I heard a name, actually I saw a name called Final Fantasy. And I was like, wow. Actually somebody thought about that. Well, I guess if you guys are wondering why my name is Pinoy Batusai, well, you know that I'm Filipino. And Batusai is pretty much the name I've been using to any of the games. So mostly it's either Batusai, but I just want to express, like, tell everyone here, hey, I'm Filipino. So far I've found a couple of Filipinos out here in this server that are playing this game. And luckily, they're actually started in the same town that I started with. So, let's see. Forest Fungar. Hey, recognize that name from FF11? Yep. And I miss FF11. Don't you just wish you have a chocobo right now instead of you doing the running? Wouldn't it be much faster? And I have no idea like how to get it. I don't know if it's like, a certain rank or level, or do you have to do some kind of quest. I'm not sure if you guys hearing that in my background, but that's my son playing with my other controllers, like my PS2 controller. He's such a good boy. One thing, by the time I get home, all my stuff is messed up, and I was like, great, good job, son. So anywho, oops, looks like I'm straying from the path, so let's see here. Oops, it's supposed to go this way. So, going along here, hopefully I can find that other camp. There should be a camp close by here. There you go. Camp Bent Branch. That's a funny name. Bent Branch. Wonder how these people come up with these names. It's like, you know, some names that, like, you know, it's hard to pronounce until you hear like the actual developer say the actual pronunciation of that name. Like the city Ulta, it couldn't be Ulta, it could be, they say Uda. You know what I mean? So, jeez, all I see is trees, mobs, grass. Actually, a friend of mine made a comment about like how the environment surroundings will look like, and for him, he doesn't like the way they were designed. They were like repetitive, like especially when you take the ship all the way from Ulda going to Limsa. Did I say that correctly? Yeah, he said that it's like, you know, the ship trip was so boring, like all you can see is just bodies of water, some clouds, and that's it. Not like at FF11 you'll see like mountains, birds, like, you know, something to, you know, spice it up, like, you know, your trip. And plus the trip takes like about, I don't know, maybe a good old 5-10 minutes. There we go, we're getting close by to a camp right here. What the? Jaja Bigo. Funny name for an NPC. And let's see, what do we got here? The camps look pretty much similar to the other ones. Okay, so I arrived to Camp Bent Branch. Maybe one of these days I will take the time, maybe I can bring one of my friends here. We'll start getting all these waypoints or teleport points. So that would make things easy to teleport to these places instead of like running around. So, let's see here. Any names familiar here? Looks like everybody changed their surnames. They don't want to put their server as their last name. Because like on mine, I was originally from Carbuncle. Well, long story short, but I started first in Bahamut. Then I moved to Fenrir. Just like a little bit too much drama in Fenrir, but I don't want to mention anything about that. So I went to Carbuncle as my last server. Oh, my son was yelling at me. I don't know if you guys heard that, but anywho, so yeah, so if I choose the server name as my last name, my name would be Batusai Carbuncle. So I was like, it doesn't, like, you know, ring a bell, like, you know, it doesn't sound good to me. Even though it says Pinoy Batusai here, I was like, I don't know if I made a mistake, like, because like I thought that when you do like some kind of a quest or something, usually they'll tell you your whole name. So no, they just go by your first name, which is Pinoy. So I was like, oh well, as long as they can see both of my names, who am I and where I'm from. I'm really actually proud to be a Filipino. Any Filipinos out there, you know, just shoot it out in my comments. So yeah, oh by the way, this is the first time I'm doing a commentary on this video. So, oops. Wait a second, where's these other ones lead to? Oh, other camps. There's these places that I'm not even familiar with. Maybe I can just take this path right here. This one's like pretty much the closest. So there are two entrances to Gridania. So let's take this other one to the right. And I'm pretty sure nothing will get aggro here because we're so close to the town. It would be funny if someone actually did aggro me while I'm getting close to the town. That would definitely suck, and I got killed by it. And I'll be like, No freaking way. Well, at least I got one of the camps in my map. It's not in my map, but like, you know, one of my teleport lists. So I can teleport there right away. So, going there. And let's see here. What the hell? More trees. Big trees. Trees that are impossible to be cut down. My son is awesome. Holding a PS2 controller. You're gonna be like a gamer like daddy, huh? Let's see here. Okay. Now this is what I'm talking. You know, different surrounding at least. Nice. Let's see what we can check out. I think I might be able to get some tools for leather working or something here. Because I couldn't find any tools in the other cities, so I might be able to get some here. And if anybody knows what's the, you know, like when you allocate points, by the way, if it's like a certain, like, you know, let's say if I reassign points, and then like how long does it take for me to reassign points again, like, you know, I guess the longer that I wait, the more points that I can reassign, so I'm not too sure, like, you know, the actual time. So if you guys can, you know, send me a message or comments on this video, that would be great, because I would like to know also. So, I arrived in Gridania safely. Hello, Haruka-chan. So, if any of you watching this video, maybe I might caught you in this recording, you know, maybe your name showed up in the video and you saw this by accident, and you know, put some comments on it too. Let's see, I guess this is the guide that you get your NPCs. Filled with